Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Nope, ball. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 1-0. Almost got him.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To third.
Vamos, boa.
It's through for a hit.
Puxão.
Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. In the air, left field. And a foul ball.
Yeah, man.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Sva. Koji to je strike, man.
Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, Adames throws to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Johnson. Laureano.
Fouled off. He was late. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Strike.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball low. Ball, that's outside.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Manny Machado into San Diego on deck circle. Andujar stands at second with 2 gone.
Strike de novo.
Worm burner into the outfield. field for a
Llega.
knock. Coming home.
Llega.
He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Manny Machado. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Tatis runs. Now a fly ball to right center. Bader on the move. And that ends the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The wind to kick the 2-0. This one in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for San Francisco, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Ball, that's in.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Foul ball there. Next pitch misses way outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ground ball left side and a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Giants.
And here is Matt Chapman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out towards right center field. Cronenworth should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Giants.
And now Bader up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Oh, really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. The rise around third. 1 run across. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
2 on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball. And a count 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's back here at Petco.
Vamos, Sander.
It's
Vamos.
Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really has
drilled out towards left center field. That's Will Struck. That's back there.
Let's
See
go.
you later. And X leaves the yard.
Boom.
His second of the year, and we're level. It's 5-5. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. Got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Sheets stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Inside, ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
No, it's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Bryce Johnson will hit next. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramos settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for the Padres, The center fielder, number 3.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. That's ripped into the outfield. Bader sizing it up.
Yes.
High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Bumble.
For the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. Padres a golden opportunity with one of their best hitters at the plate. That's in for a strike.
Clásico eso.
Two on, 1 out. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Bumble.
First and second, 1 out. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Misses outside, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Throw to second, safe. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third. Very high with that one. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
That was a ball, nigga.
Bouncer to second. Schmidt slings to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Landon Root gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Trevor McDonald gets the call from the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Campusano in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 5. This is back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Casey Schmidt.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Right through there for a strike. The Giants down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. The 0-2. He hauls it in. 2 away.
The first baseman,
Devers now. He's already homered here in this one.
One.
And a strike to Devers.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And Devers hits that one. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And that is the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Bottom 4, up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Slice to right. And there's one away.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's hard hit in the line. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
New inning getting started. And now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arias.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Ron Marinaccio. He's making his second appearance of the season. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Arias, in his 7th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. One and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. There's a swing and a drive. And that is foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A changeup missing. Full count now. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Campo double, bom.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Quick move to first, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Look out, almost got him upstairs. Quick toss to first. Adames dives back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 3. And fires in a fastball at 95. Fought off foul. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that.
Let's go.
One left for San Francisco. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. Now a quick throw to first. Sheets back in on a dive. In the dirt. Sheets aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside, almost got him.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike. That misses the zone. And now 3-2.
Net abbaaro, man.
And ball forward to a board.
Got the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
No, ball.
The 2-1. And downstairs. First and second here, no outs.
Rocky bom.
Left field. One away.
Okay.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Two aboard
Oh,
with
wow.
one. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Up the middle, the flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Merrill, home run. X-Men, home run.
Leading off,
Leading
Elliot
off for
Ramos.
San Francisco, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
What?
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
The catcher, number
Well,
14,
both sides
Patrick
equally as strong.
Bailey.
So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Splits the plate. That's strike 2. The Giants trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Ripped towards third. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. This one remains close. 6-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
So.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You
53. Not bad. Laureano. Okay,
in your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Quick move to first. Cronenworth dives back in. Another move to first. And he's back again. Now it's going to be Luis Campusano.
Yeah.
High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
That missed. That's a ball.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Hey, Cronenworth ser ut på aggressiv.
And a 1-2.
Ball.
No outs. Runner over at third. Hit on the ground to short. Adames gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate.
Tatis Jr.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Down. Ball.
That one ripped. And that's just foul.
Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line. And with his speed, if that's a fair ball, it's 2, maybe 3 bases.
This one in the air right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. They'll with the shift on, hits right into it. In time to Devers, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. What a stop. Over to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 7 and the Giants 5. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers, manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ron Marinaccio is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Jason Adam into the game.
40.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Devers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Clawing back into this one, Boog. Second home run of the game. And take a look at that scoreboard. Everything feels different all of a sudden, doesn't it?
One down. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit.
Heck one.
Right down the chute, and the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Padres holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Taps softly to the right side. Sheets. He steps on the bag, and there are 2 outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Willie Adames. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And Willie fouls one back.
Nope, ball.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. On the ground, right side. Sends it over to Sheets. Inning over. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Spencer Bivens. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Rumang.
Left field, and he knew it.
Western Metal Supply.
Xander Bogaerts blasts one out. His 2nd homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 8-6.
Macaulay
Somebody go
Lully.
track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, right side, Schmidt. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 29,
Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
To the right side, Schmidt fires to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That misses the zone.
That's a
ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw bounces in and he's safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Merrill on third with 2 out.
Okay. Vamos, Miguel, Bambati.
And it's fouled off.
Muito ligeiro idoso.
Here's the 0-2. That's out to center field. Bader settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now 8-6.
Sam Bogey. Pamium.
Back here in San Diego, we go to the 8th. Matt Chapman getting ready to hit.
No, that's in.
Bounced up the middle. Tatis. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Hike one.
The Giants trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left,
foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. The 0-2. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really important at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now a chance for Patrick Bailey. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Casey Schmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. So the Giants leave one. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 8th. Jake Cronenworth digs in now.
Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
Malo. Bom.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next,
just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Bom.
Bader quickly throws it in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Now it's
Cronenworth. Okay.
Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the air, center field. Bader on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Padres,
Manny Machado to the dish for a
13.
pivotal at bat.
Machado.
Sabe o Cookie? Ringo, carreira do massa, please.
Move to second. Cronenworth dives back in. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Campy.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Bivens won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 88.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.